What's going on, everybody? It's another week. We got Ethan up top.
There's nobody here with me.
I know, you're flying solo up there.
I'm flying solo up here tonight. A little different than normal, but...
Mr. Boston, what did you bring me today?
Ooh.
Look at this.
New stuff?
New light-up sign.
Ooh.
That's
Since when do we get new toys around here?
Wait a minute, we got to take a selfie with this. Oh, wait, where's my hat? Oh, dear.
Oh, dear.
Where is it?
I think it's behind the...
Oh, there it is.
Setup station here.
Okay.
We got a lot going on behind the scenes here.
All right, we got to take a picture with Mr. Boston. All right.
Thumbnail for next week.
It is. All right, guys. So, zoom into the deck cam real quick.
We're missing a few things tonight.
What's going on here, Ethan?
Well, we got some different pins down there. I don't have a partner. I only have one partner up here instead of two, so we're running a little different tonight. And I'm all right with that. You know, it's Labor Day weekend. I was 17. I bought a Coke and some gasoline.
Oh, wow. All right, so it looks as if we have some candle pins down on the pin deck for us tonight. That's different. Ethan, have you played Candlepin bowling before?
I sure have. Just about a week and a half ago up in Ellsworth, Maine, I was at the center. We talked about it last week. But this is going to be a bit of a different challenge bowling on a 10-pin lane. And now, where are we marking that hypothetical line that they had, like the 10-foot line? Where are we saying that is?
Right behind the arrows.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because they had the line at the actual Candlepin center, but obviously we are still rocking our 10-pin center here.
Correct. So I have to unplug the motors. I forgot, but yeah. So the farthest that you can throw, I think it's 10 feet out.
About 10 feet out. Yep, that's where the line was in Ellsworth.
It's about right here.
Okay. So right before the arrows, just approximately for our purposes here.
Correct.
Cool.
All right. Well, I'm going to get the pin spotter turned on in the back. Well, I've got to unplug the motors because obviously we cannot run our 8245 pin spotter with candle pins.
We cannot here. It's going to be a different experience than bowling with your hand setting them up. Back like the old days.
Ethan, have you gotten a strike yet?
I have not gotten a strike.
You haven't. Are you going to tonight?
Boy, I hope so. We're going to find out. Are we turning it on from up front?
Yeah, I just had to unplug the back end motor.
Now the Candlepin balls are only 2.5 pounds, so they are much lighter than a 10-pin. Are we going to experiment with a 10-pin ball versus Candlepins?
That may happen, Ethan.
Or
we'll just have to wait and see.
We're going to see some things you've never seen before tonight.
Live from Joe the Pro Studios.
Live from Joe the Pro Studios.
So
the first throw you saw, if you watched if you're on Facebook at Joe the Pro, you would have seen I posted a few videos of me bowling in Ellsworth, Maine at the Candlepin Center. So we're going to see what happens here.
All right.
Now we have dots to line up.
Hey,
they did not there.
Ethan, remember, you knock them down, you set them up.
That is true.
Because we do not have an automatic pin spotter here at the moment. All right.
Now, there's no deadwood really on the lane, but deadwood does stay.
Hey, Don. What's up, Frank? Bienvenidos.
Now, Frank, I got a question for you. Is there Candlepin bowling and wheelchair bowling? Can you do sort of a collab?
I think that it would be possible. I don't know if it's a thing, but we could make it a thing.
Can make it a thing? Maybe you can come back here, Frank, and we can give it a try.
And no.
That's a 6-box.
So Ethan's starting off with a 6-box. So Now this is the unfortunate part without having a pin spotter or a pin setter. Now we have to set them up. So where is the real bowling? So actually, for your information, Candlepin was the first form of bowling. It just did not expand like 10-pin bowling did. So Candlepin bowling was actually the first form of bowling that came about, and then 10-pin came shortly after. Ball return on lane 12. Oh, they come back down the gutter, I guess. So Ethan's down in the pit setting pins up for us.
We do actually, I don't know if you can hear me from back here, but we got a
All right. Dave had an unfortunate event where so he was having dinner with his family, I guess, out in oh gosh. Out as at his new house. And he had told me about this last week, but there's a bee problem out there, I guess. And unfortunately, Dave had to take care of the beehive or something. So I'm not sure. Apparently they had to get an exterminator or something, and they had to delay dinner. So they had to have dinner late. So Dave may or may not be making an appearance tonight. If he does, it will be probably halfway through the stream. But it is unlikely that he will be in full form tonight. But we can hope that he is back with us next week, and it looks like it's my turn to bowl. So I'm going to get up there and get the equipment here while Ethan makes it back up to the camera station.
I don't know if you heard me back there, but one of the balls was trying to go up our PBL.
Oh, did it fall in the...
Fell in the ball return.
All right.
Oh, Don, you're in Cortland, New York tonight? Not too
Don
far.
is from Cortland, New York.
I did not know that.
Yes, he is.
Well, not too bad of a drive from here.
Oh.
You do see Candlepin's the 9 guy.
Two.
Frank, I'd like to do it. You guys are closer to Massachusetts than I am right now. Well, why would we go to Massachusetts? We got Candlepins right here.
All right.
So Joe got a 6-box as well. Frank said, and I'm going to read exactly what he said. He said, slow TF down, Joe. But yeah, we got the Candlepins in tonight. And I am going to head up and make an attempt here. I don't know if we're going to do any sort of scoring tonight, or are we just doing it for...
We're not going to keep score. We need a pin boy to do that. But we are going to throw for a little while. Just to see how it goes. Hello, Raymond. It's very difficult.
It is a lot more difficult than Tenpin. I will say that.
All right, so far he's got 4. What's going on, Raymond? How are you? 8 box.
8 box, not bad.
Not bad at all.
And if anybody thinks they can't do this, you can, because when I was out in Maine, even my grandma was participating in bowling. So you can always participate in Candlepin.
Correct. So for those of you who don't know, Ethan did go to a Candlepin bowling center in Maine, and it was a 12-lane center from my understanding. And if anybody doesn't know, Candlepin lanes are slightly different. They're the same dimensions, except they are maple all the way down. So normally on a normal bowling lane, you have it, the head of the lane is maple, and then right after where the arrows are, it transitions to pine, and then when you get down to the pin deck, it goes back to maple. So that's kind of interesting. So we're going to throw a few more shots of Candlepin here for you before we start bowling for normal score. I just thought it'd be a fun thing to do on the stream tonight. And sometime we'll do it a little more once we have somebody who can set the pins up for us during the stream. Because it's a little, as you can see, it's a little difficult for us to do both. Ethan's down there doing a pretty good job being a pin boy. Nine guys comment. What I mean is, on a Candlepin lane, there's a lob line 10 feet on the lane. Correct. I think it's like right before the arrows normally. Raymond, you're getting ready to cook out tomorrow. That's awesome. Happy Labor Day, everybody. Is anybody doing any bowling events for Labor Day? Any Labor Day tournaments that have not been brought to my attention?
Not.
All right, well, we'll do a few more shots here.
Anybody having a cookout tomorrow? I was at a cookout today. Pretty good.
All right. Ready?
All right, here we go.
It's so hard to... All right.
Doing the best we can, Frank. It is we are hand spotting these. Hey, Mariah, what's going on? My brother and I used to bowl Labor Day quite often. That's awesome, Michael. We like that. You cooked out today too, Raymond? What'd you have? We had 2 little cookouts we went to. One of them we had barbecue ribs, and the other one we had just classic dogs and burgers. I personally had a dog with sloppy joe on top because it was delicious. That was my selection of the day because I couldn't eat both. We don't eat as much here. Some Candlepin alleys do have synthetic lanes like Big 20 in Scarsboro, Maine. All right, well, I would not know. I did not go to that center. I'd love to visit some more Candlepin centers, but...
Seems like a fun thing to do. I'm surprised it didn't expand farther than just the New England area in Canada.
Wish there was some in Canada closer to here, because we would absolutely go, but...
Right.
It is quite a ways away from where we're at here.
There you go. Oh, 8 count. But no deadwood on the deck, so maybe a little challenging for Ethan here.
Oh.
Close.
You know what I need? I need a bigger ball.
Yes. The 9 guy did his Candlepin bowling at Big 20. Nice.
Well, I appreciate the look at a different center. I would recommend going to the Ellsworth Candlepin Center if anybody has a chance. It was a very nice center.
And also, I would like to give a huge thank you to the owner of Exeter Lanes in New Hampshire. That is Rob. He is the one who was so gracious and brought the Candlepins here to Buffalo for us to use on our future streams and other events. So again, big shout out to Rob, the owner over at Exeter Lanes in New Hampshire. He's got a 12-lane house out there, and the last couple days he was refinishing the lanes by himself actually, and I haven't heard a status report on that, but from what it looked like, it was going pretty well for him. So I think we'll probably do one more shot for each of us, maybe two, and then we'll start throwing some normal practice shots and maybe bowl a few games. But today was an interesting day over here. So I actually was here earlier with a buddy of mine, Scott Lundquist. He's a mechanic, another AMF mechanic around the area. He mostly works on 8270s, but he does have background in the 30s as well. He came here today because during my installation of the PBLs back in May, on lane number 10, I was just finishing up and I was putting the rear roller drive pulleys on that, drive the carpet belt. And on the newer pulleys, the ones that are on the 8270s and any machines with PBLs, you switch from the sheave and the pulley that goes on the sheave, and you switch to the one with the 2 set screws that go right down on the shaft of the roller. So when I was tightening the single set screw that we use on ours now, the top of the set screw broke off. Now keep in mind, it was fine. The machine was running fine, and I could have left it until I had to pull the pit, but I decided that I wanted to get that broken screw extracted before I had to pull the pit and waste a bunch of extra time trying to get that set screw out. So we tried to weld a nut to it, but that didn't work out. It kept breaking off, which was kind of surprising because that should have worked. And then we ended up having to go to Advanced Auto Parts and get a stud extractor, and that is what did the trick. So if anybody runs into that problem, because it is a hard to reach area, get a stud extractor. Those work very well. So we'll see what this shot brings for me. Okay.
I do like that the deadwood stays. That is a fun part of Candlepin. Hey, nice.
All right, see, I got a spare. I didn't know if that 5-pin was going to go down.
Was not sure, but I was about to hold my 5 up there. But has anybody else in our comments been to a Candlepin bowling center? Yes, JTP did just get a spare here on lane number 12. Hey, Michael, yeah, haven't seen me since the last GBA Live, which has been a year now. Well, thank you for tuning in over here at Joe the Pro Studios. We're happy to have you. Fosbear Entertainment, Inc. Very happy to have you over here. We hope you enjoy our streams just as much as Garage Bowling Alley, as Garage Bowling Alley does amazing work as well. No hands up for 5 pins in Candlepin. I don't know about that. I think you still got to put the hands up there in the 9 guy.
It's a fun game once you get the hang of it. My opinion. All right. See what Ethan can do here with the Candlepin. All right. He's got the 1, 3, 6, 8 on the deck with some wood. Oof. That's not going to make it.
Nope.
Yeah, they do go live every now and then. Not usually from the garage, though. Usually it's from their bowling center that they bought. And another miss. That's why that plank is there.
Yep.
For those of you who are wondering how I am keeping the pins from going under the cushion, I actually have another cushion plank sitting on the magic carpet to keep everything in front of the cushion. So that's how we averted that dumpster fire. Yeah, it's nice to have you here, Fozbear. Thanks for tuning in. Michael. Yeah, I still can't believe that Thomas passed away. That's so sad, and again, we're sorry for your loss, Michael. For those of you who do not know, Michael's brother, Thomas McDonough, did pass away last week, and Thomas was a veteran viewer of our channel here, as well as Garage Bowling Alley, our sister channel. Yeah, Thomas and Michael have been watching since the very beginning, and we've always appreciated their viewership and their participation in our live streams and other content. So it's a very big loss for us as well. But we wish Michael and his family our deepest condolences and hope the best for them. So it's very unfortunate for the bowling community here on YouTube. I know Thomas would have been very interested to see our Candlepin bowling here tonight. Just as well as you all are. I did not say anything on purpose because we've been talking about doing this for a long time now, and the fact that somebody stepped up in the bowling community to get Candlepins here to Buffalo for us to use on our live streams is just incredible. So we're very honored to have the opportunity to do this and expand the sport of Candlepin bowling. Hopefully maybe we can do some jackpot or something for our league bowlers as well here at the center. So all ideas, and it's my turn to bowl now. But yes, Michael, you guys do go back to our music stand days. Hard for us to remember now. I don't miss them.
Music stand days? Oof.
It was
right at the end of the music stand era that I joined here. So.
Oh yeah, that's right.
I was still here in the music stand era.
Yeah.
It was if you were here, anybody else here during the music stand area, leave a comment down below if you remember that. When we used to use Joe's phone for these live streams.
Are we ready?
Let's go. Frank, where are you coming from then if you're not saying greetings from Albany?
Wow. He said where he was.
Did he say at the beginning here? Oh, you said it in French here, Frank.
Wow, look at that, Ethan. I got both rows on the outside.
That's great. Bienvenue de Corridor Sainte Marie. I don't know where that is, Frank. I see that you're not from Albany. Nice 10 bucks there from JTP. Yeah, other than Michael, I don't know who else here is from the music stand era.
I think Fozbear.
Fozbear was there for a little bit?
I think so.
You're in Montreal in Canada. How's it treating you up there? Parlez français? I don't know much French. I know a little bit. Je parle un peu français. Raymond, yeah, I believe it. Raymond was here during the music stand era. I believe that. Raymond's been with us for a very long time.
Yes, he has.
You've had poutine, Frank. Oh yeah, poutine is there's some of that around here too. Here in
right here.
Right here in Buffalo. And Caleb, oh yeah, Caleb was here in the music stand era. Fosbear's learning Spanish. Well, that's pretty cool.
Yes, we need game show hosts to join us.
Where is game show host? Or what's his name now? He keeps changing it.
All right. Nice, Ethan. Oh, right through the middle.
I left one of them, though. I didn't have the split 3-3 like I did out in Ellsworth. So we're going to see how this one goes.
Don has been around as well.
Don has been around for a very long time. We appreciate all of you.
$5. All right. Mr. Pinspotter is pretty confused right now.
Mr. Pinspotter says play Candlepin bowling.
Frank says that there is rubber band duck pins in Quebec, but folks roll the balls slowly and backwards, not fast at all. Yeah, Candlepin, I mean, I just roll fast because I just have a strong arm, but Candlepins, it more depends on, I mean, yeah, the speed does help if you hit in the right spot because it helps make pins fly around a little more. But it's more, Candlepin's more about where you hit the pins. As you can tell, Ethan did hit the head pin, but he was straight on the head pin and the ball went right through the middle. So you just got to kind of watch where you throw it so you don't get yourself in trouble. So as you guys can see from the title of our live stream, this is the last live stream of the summer of 2025 here, which is pretty sad to hear. Yeah, I know. All right, calm it down.
We're crying too.
Yeah, it's pretty unbelievable.
It's pretty sad stuff, but
we have a new season coming up this week that's kicking off, and I'm excited to see how these machines run after all the work that I've done to them this past summer. It should be pretty exciting to see, so we'll keep you guys posted, and maybe if I have time, because I am going to be here quite a bit this week, maybe we'll do a quick live stream from the back if I have the time and everything's going well. Hey, Flame Dragon, how you doing, Bradley? We've got Candlepins in tonight. The 8230 does not run well with them. But just so you guys are aware, the respot cells do pick them up. They are just, they're too tall to let the table run. They are slightly taller than the normal Tenpins. If you can see the Candlepin next to the Tenpin on the locker, the Candlepin's about an inch taller, and obviously they're skinnier, so the Candlepins will not stay in the pin cups or go up the pinwheel. So yeah, that's too bad. The 9 guy, I've even heard of some Candlepin bowlers can get it up to 50 miles an hour. Yeah, I'm not surprised. I mean, they're pretty light.
The one guy was saying, and I don't know, he at the center I was at, you know, that he likes to throw it a little slower than the norm, you know, and he's had success with that. So, according to that, speed is not always the best thing. But that's just one person's opinion.
I love that. How the pins rock as
they rock when they're falling.
All right.
How long will it be before you're back on Sunday nights? It's Sunday night right now. We're live. We may not be live next Sunday, and I will explain why. The first NFL game, Sunday night game of the season, our beloved Buffalo Bills and the Baltimore Ravens will be playing next Sunday night. So we may not be live next Sunday, Michael, but we're gonna be live on most Sundays. We will we're gonna do our best to stay as live as long as possible on with our Sundays. The only time we weren't live for a long time was because of the conversion. So there's not a... Oh, no! But,
Uh-oh.
What's uh-oh?
I'm missing a pin.
Oh, no.
Must be behind the pit curtain.
We will, What happened to that Brunswick Model A Center that you got the Pindex from?
It closed.
Closed. I don't know what they were doing with it, but that's why we got everything.
I think it's torn down. No.
Got the Pindex from there. We got some 6-pound balls for the center. Salvaged some stuff out of there.
Flat gutters.
That's right. All the 5 through 12 now have the nice flat gutters, and
that one fell into the ball door.
Yes, sir. Question for you, Joe.
Yeah.
You know more about this. If there's deadwood in the gutter and you throw in the gutter and it bounces out, and
I don't know.
How does that work? Because I was confused with that when I was in Ellsworth.
I was watching that video. I don't know. We'll have to look into that. I'll ask Rob.
You know, because like in that scenario, if I were to hit it out of the right gutter,
Ethan has got a mess on the pin deck. Got some deadwood to help him. Interesting. All right, 6 box. All right, guys. Well, this is up to you. So I'm going to throw another ball of Candlepin here, but after that, we can either begin the transition to Tenpin, or we can do some more Candlepin if you guys would like. It's up to you. So I'm going to start a poll while you guys are thinking about it, and you can let us know. Can't 9-pin note, 9 candle no tap.
9 candle low tap? That sounds like fun.
Here. All right, guys. The poll is going out, and I will close it after my next shot. I will have Ethan close the poll. So you guys can put your votes in. If you guys want to keep seeing Candlepin, we can keep doing Candlepin. If you want us to transition over to Tenpin, we can do that as well. Just let us know in the poll. Thank you. So far, Candlepin's in the lead. So better tell Ethan to get his pin boy skills up to speed here. All right. I hope Dave's okay.
I do too.
Also, while Ethan's setting this up, I'd like to also thank my cousin Danny for making the new 3D printed Joe the Pro light up logo here that Mr. Boston is holding for us tonight. So my cousin Danny, he is a film producer in LA. He helps make music videos for various music artists and stuff. And he sent me a text message last week asking if I had a logo for my channel, and I said no. And he said, well, I'm going to make something for you. So I'm like, okay. So he brought me this today, and he requested that it be presented on the stream, and I think it may be a normal thing, because I really like that. So kudos to him.
That's going to be part of our usual setup.
And if you guys haven't voted in that poll, make sure you get your vote in so we can decide what we're doing after my shot here.
You guys have, we'll give you guys till 9:04. That's 2 minutes from now.
I said after my shot, but it's okay.
Could be probably right about that same time.
Something flew up. Oh. A lot of action going on back there. All right, I think I might be able to make this. So I've got some dead wood on the deck. Test this. All right.
It is a nice sign, Raymond. Make sure you guys vote.
9 box.
Right now, Candlepin is winning. I do agree with you, Michael. It is a little tedious having to set them up, but unfortunately, that is the only option we have here.
I don't have any Bullmore Model E pin spotters here.
We don't have an ability to get a pin spotter for them, so unfortunately, that's what we're stuck with. Flame Dragon changed up my first 30 stable motor on Friday. It took me about 2 hours, but it's working now. Well, good for you. Joe will probably read that again, but that's okay. All right, well. We're going to play a little bit more Candlepin, and then I think I want to get a little adventurous. What do you think about that, Joe?
I think it might get interesting.
I think it's going to get interesting very quick here. If I come and set up Candlepin, will I have to set up pins? Obviously, no, Frank. We will make an accommodation.
Hey, that's the rule.
It is the rule, but
all right.
We will give Frank reasonable. We'll Dave will gladly go set them up for you.
Yeah. All right. AMF did make a Candlepin machine. It was the 8295 pin spotter. It was a combination of the 8230 and the 8270, all put into one.
Now, where can we go buy one?
You can't. There's only one center left with them.
Really? Where is that one?
Not sure. I think it's in Massachusetts, one of the states.
I would love to go check that out.
All right. Let's see here. wagon. Changed out my first 30s table motor on Friday. It took me about 2 hours, but it's working now. 2 hours? Come on. Didn't I teach you better than that? What was the biggest struggle? Did you not realize you needed the table in the down position, or what happened? All right. Oh, gotcha, Bradley. I'll have to put out a video for changing the table motor. I've got a few that need oil changes here, so maybe we'll get going on one. So those couplings. So what you do, you take out the two, I think they're 5/16 bolts, and you screw the one into the middle to spread it. Sometimes you just have to wiggle the shafts to get it to come off. Sometimes they're a pain, but they'll come off. Lining up the keys was an issue. Yep, that can be an issue as well. I'll make a video on that eventually. Like I said, I've got a few that need oil changes here, so whether I do the video here or at one of my other centers, we'll make it happen. I usually like to do the videos here.
The cleanest center.
Okay. We ready?
Let's go.
Hit it!
Oh, hey!
Oh, close.
All right. I am going to end our poll. It has gone up to 53% for Tenpin, so we can start transitioning in a minute. But first, I think we need to make it interesting. Nice.
$10.
So we're gonna let Joe set it up here. Before we can transition here to Tenpin, I think this should get a little interesting around here.
Might want to grab those.
So our poll did end up ending with 53% for Tenpin. So,
all right.
I think I have a question, Joe. What would happen if you threw a 10-pin ball at Candlepins?
I don't know. There's only one way to find out, right, Ethan?
Let's do it.
I think I know what's going to happen. If I hit the ball dead in the pocket, we're going to leave the 710.
All right, let's see what happens.
Is that the shot you thought I was going to leave?
I did not.
Interesting, isn't it?
It is very interesting.
I think now I'm going to shoot at that fair with the Candlepin balls, though.
All right. Might as well finish them up, right? Here before. You know what I have another question about?
What?
What would happen if you threw a Candlepin ball at 10 pins?
That's a good question, Ethan. All right. I'm going to try to hit the 8-pin now, and then I'll try the 10. Oh.
Or you're going to get the 10.
Too bad that that missed. Oh, okay. All right, I'm going to get the Candlepins out of there.
Okay.
And we'll transition to Tenpin.
All right.
All right.
It is very fun playing Tenpin. I do understand the tediousness of having to manually set them up, but if you have any more questions, obviously ask what Joe knows. And the other thing I would say is go support a Candlepin bowling center if you have the means to do so. If you have the opportunity to go visit a center like the several that we've mentioned already tonight, those centers would appreciate your business to keep them operating. Remember, support not only Candlepin centers, but all of your local bowling centers. They need your support. If you need more support, just remember there used to be 5 bowling centers right here in the town of Hamburg where we are located, and now we are down to 1. So they need your support. If they don't have the business, they can't keep running. All right, we're in the process of transitioning to Tenpin. I do have some questions about that, but we're gonna head over to our normal Tenpin. But we do appreciate you tuning in tonight. We're gonna switch here to the front here. You can watch Mr. Boston holding our lovely new sign. Where in Maine are you going to be, the 9 guy? If you're going to be near Ellsworth, Maine, I would highly recommend also checking out the Ellsworth Candlepin Bowling Center. That's where I was. It's a very, very old center. It was in a... the outside, you know, it did not look like a super nice center, but it was very, very lovely. They did very good work there. And I don't remember the name of the center Joe was talking about, but... again, highly, highly recommend you go and check out more of your centers. Yes, please support all your independent bowling centers. Yes, we here at Joe the Pro Studios support our local bowling centers. Local bowling centers. Well, Mr. Boston's a little I don't know. We're just gonna leave it at that. Did you enjoy Fireside Bowl? I did not go to Fireside Bowl. That was Joe. Well, Joe was in Chicago this summer. I personally did not. Saco, Maine. Okay. I do appreciate you supporting your local centers. Just giving you a recommendation. But, yes. Losing another bowling center. I don't like that. I don't like when we hear bowling centers are closing. For Joe... Fosbear's asking, did you enjoy Fireside Bowl?
Yes, I will be going back there in January to do service work. It was an interesting location. And that's different, seeing those pins. Wow.
But yes, we don't like to hear about bowling centers closing. Landmark lanes. Well, we hope they can. We hope we can keep as many centers open as we can. We'll say.
All right.
Now we don't have to go set them up anymore. We have a nice pin spotter to do that.
Nice shot, Ethan.
Throw another.
I will let you know the dates, Michael, when we make them. Oh, nice, Kevin. The ball returns as the pins are being set up. How nice is that? All right. I do not think we will be live next Sunday night because of the Bills game.
We will discuss if we're going live a different time. I know it's a little tougher now.
The season opener.
Well, we're not missing the season opener. So. We will. Nine Guy, I assume you're already in Facebook. We probably won't be live next Sunday, but make sure you're in the Facebook in case we have a different time we're going live. Yeah.
Okay. Good question, Caleb. The 9 Guy. What was the first automatic pin spotter and Candlepin called? And it was not a Bowmore. Was the AMF one first? I'm not sure about that one, actually. May have been the 8295. I do not know. All right. Nice, Ethan.
Yeah, let's go.
Huh. There's only one way to find out what would happen.
There is. Huh.
You guys are going to be interested to see what happens with the Candlepin ball. Unless it fell on the ball exit.
What do we, where do we think it went?
I don't know. I guess we'll have to wait and see. So, for those of you who don't know, the Candlepin bowling ball is almost the exact same diameter as the belly of a normal Tenpin.
Is that going to cause some issues?
I don't know.
We're going to head back up to the top here.
It makes a great time for miss the headpin. Still hanging out in there. See if I can make this, Ethan. You got dibs on me for this?
We're ready. We're ready. All right.
Not that time.
We're keeping it on the deck here, guys. What is going to happen?
That's just hanging out.
Huh. Just sitting there.
It's just hanging out. You know, I could not have asked for a better cup for it to fall into.
Oh, I know, right?
Oh. Would you like to try to throw without the headpin, Ethan?
Sure.
Okay.
Wouldn't mind throwing with a Candlepin ball at some point, but we're going to get there.
Hey, you may get there.
We're going to get there. I'm going to try this without the headpin, with the headpin currently on the floor.
And the 3-pin stays. You guys want us to throw another Candlepin ball in there?
Now, should we leave that one, or should we get that one?
I think you should throw another one in there and see where it ends up.
All right. Where are they?
They're in that box.
They're in the box.
So, like I said, the Candlepin ball is almost the exact diameter of the belly of a normal bowling pin. So, it falls into the pinwheel like a normal pin. The toggle clamps it, and when it gets to the top, it falls onto the distributor just like a normal pin would.
Whoa.
Well, that one didn't stay in.
I can hear it bouncing back there.
I think we all can. That's a little better.
The machine timed out.
That one might have went into the ball exit, so we'll have to see if we get a ball return call here when you throw your normal ball.
Oh, my ball came.
Ball came back, so that means it is in the pinwheel. Oh dear.
Oh dear. Meh.
Hey, Gary, how are you?
There's only one way to find out what else would happen.
And it's a spare.
It is a spare.
All right.
All right, we're about to find out what's going to happen here.
Your ball already came back, right?
What?
Your ball already came back, right?
Yep.
Okay. That works as the head pin. Very nice.
There's one way to do it.
Do I need to go tend to the machine? I don't hear any more pins falling on the distributor. Sounds like we have a sweep down on lane 12. I think this will be a first call that I go back to find Candlepin balls in the machine.
A little curious what's going on here.
Stay on the controls, please.
We got the
back. We have 2 in the head pin cup now.
Oh!
And we have 1.
We're going to switch here to the table cam. We do have one now here on the floor. Yeah, we got Pin Chaser going, taking care of this. Peter, thanks for tuning in.
All right.
Well, now you know what happens if you throw a Candlepin ball down a 10-pin lane.
It works in the 8230, maybe not the 8270.
If anybody else would like to test that, we would appreciate getting the results.
Not from us.
But
49.
We are not providing the results. Somebody else can do that. You are right, Frank. There is only one 8230 Pin Chaser. Yeah, bam.
Okay. Are you ready to start a game?
Why not? Let's do at least do one game tonight.
In honor. That one's for you.
Now, no hangings tonight with 2 bowlers, unfortunately.
Yeah, I don't think that the ball would make it up. Well, it might on the 8270. I'm not sure. It wouldn't make it down the distributor.
This is interesting. Whoa!
Wow. Wow.
I did not expect that.
Nobody in their right mind would.
That was ridiculous. The 9 guy, it's just in the Facebook group. You request a post, and then we have to approve it then on our end.
Nothing.
You can just like how you'd make a normal post on Facebook, you just do it within the group, and then we approve it.
Kevin, it's not too hard if you do your homework, like any subject. A lot of the parts are compatible with the 8270s. All the parts in the pit area are identical. The plows are the same. The only thing that is a little difficult is, and obviously the ball lift is the same now that we converted away from the verticals. The only thing that's a little tough is the table assembly, the distributor assembly, and the pinwheel. That's real, and the motors, of course. But that's really about it. Those are the parts that you want to find. If you can score the other ones, though, so you just got to find places that are closing or upgrading and go and raid the place for parts.
We've done it.
Yes, many times. Do your homework.
You Nice.
Okay. Thank you, Kevin. I will. They do appreciate it. And there's the Brooklyn by Ethan. Did you get the comment about the Facebook page?
Yes.
All right.
Yep. It's just like you always post when you do posts. If you need more of an explanation, you can email, but it's not. We have to approve everything. That's the only difference. Nice.
Okay, we will get on there and approve it, the 9 guy. Thank you. Oh boy. Oh. That's very interesting, John. Nice try, Ethan.
Thank you.
So, just so you guys all know, after the stream, make sure you go check out our Facebook group. The 9 guy, Jonathan, just posted a picture of the Jane Candlepin bowling pin setter. He believes this was before Bowlmore. This was taken by the mechanic at the now closed Lanes and Games in Cambridge, Massachusetts. That's pretty cool. Wow.
We can.
That's definitely different.
If you're not in the Facebook group, we will be sporadically watching to be able to approve your membership into the group. You don't. That's pretty awesome there, Jonathan.
They do look like that, Fosbury. And Ethan with the Brooklyn side strike again.
Good night, Mr. K's Place. Thanks for tuning in. We will hopefully see you next time.
Huh. Our deck camera went out already. Change that real quick.
Dave is he is not present tonight. He has some things he has to do back at home, but we wish him the best, and he will hopefully be back next time.
Okay. And the 2-8 again.
And sad thing about the Jane Candlepin pin spotter is no longer in existence anymore. They were destroyed when lanes and games closed. Well, that is a shame. Nice spare.
Thank you.
Yeah, we
Shot.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, Gary. Gary, did you find a dirt bike yet? Hey, Peter, how are you? Nice shot, Ethan.
Thank you.
Good night, Raymond.
Thanks for tuning in, Raymond. We'll see you next time. Nice shot.
Thank you. Okay, Gary. Well, I hope you find one. Nice, Ethan.
Yeah. It's feeding time again here. Seven in the pit. Yeah, I did. All right, Joe. It's that magical time again.
Oh.
We're going to take a look at that scoreboard.
That's right. I already have my ball.
Isn't it so nice that it comes so quickly?
Uh-oh. Oops.
Oops.
Nice, Ethan.
Let's go.
And it's feeding time again. Oh dear.
Oh dear is right.
Ethan,
Oops.
where was that one going?
Oops.
I think Gary could do better than that.
I think Gary could do better than that. So, how much do you think a Candlepin is worth, Joe?
Too much.
Too much? You sure it's not worth $2?
$2? That time Ethan got 4 in the pit. And make that 6. All right. All right.
All right.
That is the end, Ethan.
That's it. It was a very successful stream.
I think it was.
I think we're
And again, it is feeding time. We have to let feeding time finish before we can end the stream here.
Of course. Feeding time is invaluable.
Okay. Well, that is it.
This is it.
Mr. Boston's here with us. You're here. I'm here.
We did it.
We did it. All right, guys. Thank you so much for tuning in. We hope you enjoyed the Candlepins and everything that we did tonight. Don't forget to drop a like on this live stream and subscribe if you haven't already. Also, go check out our Facebook page that we mentioned earlier. And we will see you guys either next week or the week after. We don't have the plan yet for next week. We may stream Tuesday night, but we will see what happens. So stay tuned, and we will see you guys in the next one.
We will not be live next Sunday.
Yes, no live next Sunday.
Tune into the Bills game live at 8:30 on NBC. See you guys next week.
Do it like a pro.